Hey guys, welcome to eGMAT. Our 14-person support team ensures that your every doubt is addressed. Moreover, eGMAT is the only platform that provides support on three fronts: subject matter, GMAT strategy, and general support. Watch this video to learn how our success champions have enabled success on the GMAT for several students.
Yeah, I think they were great, actually. I mean, honestly, what you told me to do is probably the opposite to what my intuition would have done. I think last time I prepared, I pretty much just smashing mocks every couple of days prior to the exam. Obviously, in hindsight, just consistently testing your knowledge isn't really going to build or plug any gaps. So I think the fact that you really helped me to actually review the mock and pick out some key insights from it to then work on in those last few days did make a difference. Certainly did make me feel a bit more confident. Perhaps if I had just done a bunch of mocks, I would have ended up scoring a few sub 700s, would have knocked me a bit mentally too. So just having that confidence that, okay, I've done a mock, I know what the areas were from that which I struggled in, and I've now actually addressed those prior to my exam. It gave me a bit more of a feeling of confidence and assurance prior to taking it.
So I'd reached out to the team when there was a dip in terms of my overall accuracy, and I asked them, what is it that I'm missing, or what is it that I should be keeping in mind? And
did you talk to anyone like in specific, like anyone in particular help you?
No, so I'd reached out, I'd written to the team, and one of them responded during that. And they helped me understand that maybe you should look into the areas and keep an error log. I looked into the areas where I was faltering, and turned out that there was specific kind of questions that I was getting wrong. And those could be specific grammar structure that I was getting wrong, or maybe specific strengthen type questions that I was getting wrong. And so then I started evaluating each of the questions very critically in terms of, even if I had those answers right, whether my understanding of how I attempted the question and the kind of summary that the eGMAT had provided, did it align, did it not, why did it not align, and all of those aspects. So I started maintaining a proper error log wherein I would mention all the mistakes that I had made, but also all the learning points that I had in the questions that I had attempted correctly. So I think that really worked for me, because then that jump to a 90% accuracy was really real quick. I've hit my potential of a 710, and I think I'm really happy with it. And maybe this is good. And so yeah, I wasn't really reconsidering it, but then I spoke to him, and I connected to him a couple of times before actually making up my mind to be giving this exam. And then we started working together on this one. He would share like a defined plan with me in terms of what needs to be done in terms of both quant and verbal. And I used to religiously follow it. Even on days I had like a hectic work schedule, I would extend my study and not miss anything. So I would just be on time in terms of the schedule. So I got in touch with him once, and he told me that this is the approach that you need to take. You've already done the course, and you just have to stay in touch, just revise things regularly, and you're good to go. So that's what I did. I didn't really think that I needed to pester him anymore for that. So the last couple of days, it was fairly simple in terms of what I had to do. And and then I ended up giving my next attempt, wherein I got a 730.
After that first email, like, I was literally very surprised, and to be honest, like, I appreciate your dedication. Like, I was not expecting that you will help me this much, but thanks for sending that first email. with that first email, I also got the confidence that, yeah, like I have someone who can help me out in this prep. So now I know that if I get stuck anywhere, I have someone to reach out to. So then I think I have a long list of email chains going back and forth between me and you, and sometimes Archit also reverted.
Yeah.
So whenever I feel like nothing is improving, nothing is happening, I just used to describe what I did. These are my scores.